Hey everyone, it's Kai from Kool Collectibles. I hope you guys have a happy new year. It's the first day of the new year 2016 here in Australia. So I thought I'd go through and do a collection update. I did miss the quarter 2 and quarter 3 collection video update, so I'm due to do one. So hopefully you can stick around and just go through with me what I've picked up this year and some of my favorite things this year. So I did get this new cabinet that I showed a few videos back, I think, and some photos, and I did do a bit of rearranging over the last few weeks. So this is now purely focused on Star Wars, and most of the Star Wars figures I did get this year. So that is the sideshow Darth Vader, but all of the troopers that you see there, except for the two sideshow figures here, were received this year, and they are pretty damn awesome. And this original cast, the only members that I'm missing now is Princess Leia, which I hope comes out in the first couple of months of 2016, and also the A New Hope Darth Vader as well. So hopefully they come out soon. But definitely these are some of the my favourite figures out of 2015, and in fact I think this one right here in Chewbacca is definitely my figure of the year. With the articulation, the fur, it's just amazing how they've done that bodysuit, and the articulation and the ease with which you can do it, and none of the fur sort of coming off is just bloody outstanding. The speeder bike and scout trooper I also got in 2015, and the scout trooper I was really impressed with. The speeder bike not so much, but on display it does look pretty damn good. I also got the Lego Ultimate Collector Series TIE Fighter, and also the Slave One. And I do have the X-Wing boxed up, but I do need to build that, and hopefully I'll put that in the other cabinet that I'll show in a bit. The TIE Pilot I also got this year, and that is one of the better sideshow figures I got this year. And it pretty much proved that they do troopers a lot better than they do human sculpts. Human sculpts, I guess we did get Hoth Luke and Hoth Han this year as well, and like this they do look pretty good, but it's only when you do a sort of side-by-side comparison with the Hot Toys figures where they start to look, I guess, substandard. They're still pretty good, but not to the Hot Toys quality. And I did recently finally put Luke onto the Tauntaun, so finally I got that set up. That does look pretty damn good. And I've got the Snow Trooper there. And these are all the previously released bounty hunters, and they have teased 4-LOM, I think, for an early pre-order coming up in 2016, and hopefully they finish off with Zuckuss and Dengar in 2016 as well, because I really do want to finish off these 6 bounty hunters out of Empire Strikes Back. And there's the Space Trooper there. So overall, most of these I got in 2015, so it's been a huge year in 1/6 scale. I also got a few other 1/6 scale figures here as well. Now I am running out of room. I do have a second one of those cabinets, sort of half built, and so I'll have to quickly try and finish that off, and then start rearranging some of these things. So I've pretty much crammed all of the other 1/6 scale figures into this top shelf here, so it does look a little bit messy, but it's the best that I can do right now. And I guess the battle damaged Robocop with Murphy back there was probably my second favourite 1/6 scale figure. The detail and the head sculpt on this particular version is just outstanding. I've still got all the classic DX figures with DX 08, 09, 7, 6, 4 and 5. Still some of their best ever sets. And I don't think I'll ever get rid of these sets out of my collection. They're just too good for that. And I do like the battle damaged T800 there as well, which I don't really have posed up all that well. I've seen some recent photos on 1/6 Republic, and they do look pretty damn amazing. So I'll be trying to steal as many poses as I can. Bishojo statues, nothing new there apart from the Street Fighter ones. So I've got the Street Fighter ones up here, and I did the Poison review recently, and she is just an amazing figure to look at. But all the others are pretty damn good too. So I've got Ibuki pre-ordered. Oh no, she's only been teased, so I haven't pre-ordered her yet. But I do have the TNC03 Chun-Li pre-ordered to go with Ryu and Ken here, so they are pretty damn awesome. Anything new on the 1/6 scale front here? I don't know, I did get the Iron Man Mark III this year as well, and that is pretty damn good. That's probably the only Iron Man figure that I'll ever need, and it does look pretty damn good on display with the cap there. Oh, and I did recently get the First Order Stormtrooper, which overall I am pretty disappointed in, particularly with the articulation, but I might get the Finn and Riot Control Trooper that they teased recently as well. I haven't posted up the monkey Sun Wukong figure here, but we do have Sha Wujing and Zhuba Jie coming. Zhuba Jie, I can't remember. My tone in Chinese is terrible, so forgive me for that. But we do have those coming up, and they just recently teased the monk as well, the Tripitaka. So when they all come out, it'll be a fantastic set to set up together. Spider-Man here. Oh, I pretty much hate Spider-Man now. After the way they left Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. So I'm actually thinking of selling these three, because they really sort of just sit here and I don't even touch them, and so they do look pretty ridiculously posed there. But I don't know, I'll try and get rid of them. It's been hard for me to get rid of the two Toby ones, because I don't know, I just can't seem to let go of 1/6 scale figures in my collection. But I'll think about it a bit more and hopefully convince myself to let them go. I also finished off the NBA Chicago Bulls trio. Oh, Jango Fett, definitely my most disappointing figure in 2015, just with the sort of crooked armor on the chest there, and the sort of lackluster paint application on the head, like I guess Sideshow are renowned for. So after waiting God knows how long for this figure, almost 18 months I think, for it to finally release after delays and so on, it was rather disappointing to finally get that sort of quality. But so I guess on display with the rest of the clones, he doesn't look too bad. But I think for this year, Rex Phase 2 was probably the best clone that they've released. So that's pretty much it on the 1/6 scale front. Transformers Masterpiece. I didn't get Clampdown, Road Rage and Red Bumblebee in time to do this video. It's sitting at the post office and it's a public holiday today, so I was hoping to get it yesterday, but it was sitting at the post office. So I guess the figures we did get this year, I guess Ultra Magnus is probably counted in 2015 since it was such a late 2014 release. But Trax, I still think it's equally as MP worthy as the others, and with the articulation and posability and just the general aesthetic of it, it does look pretty damn awesome compared to the others. So hopefully I'll do more of a review once I get the 3 Diaclone repaints coming up, and compare them against all the others there. So there's a exhaust there and blue streak with 18B, so they are pretty damn awesome, and I am a bit of a repaint whore, so I'll be getting pretty much all the repaints that I can. I finally got a Polyon and posed him up here, since Takara seemed to be too damn lazy to release an MP Megatron of their own, but I do like that I finally got Skywarp and Thundercracker to complete the original Seeker trio. And there's Bombshell there, or the third-party Bombshell Grenadier, and I think I can't even remember what the other ones are called. There's Forager and I can't remember what Shrapnel's called, but Shrapnel and Kickback are coming out soon, so I'll be able to complete those Insecticons. Anything else? Some smaller figures. I've also been getting into some of the smaller figures, so the Revoltech Legacy figures there. I'm hoping they do Jessie as well, and they are pretty damn awesome. I think it was this year that I got the Ghostbuster set, but I'm not sure anymore. I did get these two in the die-cast Goken, ES Goken line, and these two Gatchaman figures from Sentinel. And hopefully they don't just do these two, but hopefully actually get through and do the rest of the team, because they do look pretty damn awesome. But I guess my favourite line in this scale this year, hands down, has to be this Samurai line. with Boba Fett there and the 2 Vaders. So I just recently reviewed the Death Star armor version, and it is just an awesome figure. And the Stormtrooper back there. So we do have the Royal Guard and the Sand Trooper coming up. And I've just posted up links to the Big Bad Toy Store link for the pre-order for the Drummer Trooper. They did reduce the price, so that's very good there. And you'll notice that I do have a separate head sculpt there for the Trooper back there. You'll see that the glue piece actually came off on the side, so I just need to glue that piece back on. And I guess the other line, Star Wars line, that I also really enjoyed this year was the Playouts Kai. So I've got, sorry for the lighting, I've got Vader, Darth Maul, the Stormtrooper and Boba Fett, and Vader is pretty much the best one out of the lot. He just looks pretty damn awesome. I think Darth Maul's probably the most disappointing. He just looks a little too small and skinny. And Boba Fett's got a head that's probably just a little too small. And the Trooper, well, if the Trooper looked that menacing in the original trilogy, they might have actually hit a few targets. But overall, I'm not sure, they haven't teased any other figures in this line. I was hoping for a Royal Guard at least, but they haven't teased anything else, so I'm not sure if they're just going to stop at these 4, which I guess would be a bit disappointing, but not much we can do about that. And that is pretty much it. I did go a little crazy on the 1/6 scale front, and I also started getting into the third-party Transformers, as you can see here. I probably would not have pre-ordered Quake Wave here if I had known MP29 was coming out, but I couldn't cancel that order, so I might do a comparison video when he does come out, and then I'll probably sell this on. But that is pretty much it. It's going to be a huge 2016 as well, coming out with the rest of the Star Wars line, the Force Awakens figures. I've got, I'm definitely going to get Rey and BB-8 and Finn and the Riot Trooper and Kylo Ren as well. So hopefully that'll be enough for me from the Force Awakens, and hopefully we'll see what happens out of Episode 8. And on this front, I'll post up a video soon of me finishing off the little lights here to put into this DTOF, just to show you guys how that Summers lights and decals sort of LED kit can be set up. So I'll do that over the next day or so. But that is pretty much it. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. The YouTube channel's more than doubled its subscriber count this year, and the view count's just going up and up. So thanks very much for tuning in. Unfortunately, the Facebook page is sort of flatlined. Once it got to about 38,000 fans, Facebook probably decided that since I wasn't paying for any of the posts to be boosted, they were probably just going to limit the reach. But hopefully I can do a few more things next year, or this year now, and keep the growth going on the Facebook page and the website. So hopefully you can stick around for all of that. Thanks again for tuning in. You guys have been great in all the comments and the likes and the shares that you guys have done. So it's been really appreciated, and I hope you continue to like what I put up on the channel and so on. So thanks again. I hope you guys have a great, safe new year, and happy collecting throughout 2016 and beyond. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.